Hi. It's always a little hard after a couple of weeks hiatus from recording. I've had the flu and I'm still getting over it, so I haven't filmed in a while. So I always get like extra jitters starting out all over again, it seems. But that's not the case. But with that in mind, I haven't done a heck of a whole lot outside. I've watered here and there because still no rain. Um, but there's a lot of projects. Luckily, we haven't had our frost yet. It's November, and 10-day forecast shows no frost. We might be close tomorrow or so, but it doesn't look like it. Um, yeah. So the projects I have to do at some point sooner than later are the following. Over here in the front driveway entrance, we have some canna lilies, I believe. These were given to me last fall, so they were or winter, and so they were bagged up, and I planted them this spring, and they flat at least these this flowered, and I'm gonna leave like one in, maybe this one, to see if I can overwinter. Since we've had such a mild season so far, I'm wondering maybe hopefully we can. And I'm really not a fan of plants that I have to baby extra. So if I don't have to bring these inside in the future, that would be a win. And right next door to that is a plant we planted a couple of weeks ago. This is one of the ones I got from my friend's house. It's still alive, so yay. One of the things I like to do is to plant the mums that you get from the supermarket in the ground. Because years ago, it's like decades ago, I did that and it worked out really well. Now, this one is another example. This was practically dead. I pulled this out of the ground in maybe December. No, it wasn't a pot. So it was just like twigs or roots, basically. And I haven't really taken care of it, but it came back and it gave some flowers. So if it survives, which it should, the winter, then it'll get bigger and better. So the same goes for these more recent purchases. They look good. I've been watering, so there's no reason for them not to come back again. Maybe not in their full glory at first, but eventually they should come back year after year. I just planted a whole bunch of allium, crocus. Oh crap, I have a box still left of another kind of crocus, a spring crocus that I have to plant. Guess that'll be tomorrow. It's gonna go here where the dog won't be digging it up because I put some more crocus like under there, so I don't expect them to come up, but some have already been dug up. Um, the other saffrons did not flower, but that's okay as long as they're alive. The 30 saffron we did plant over here, I am seeing activity. So yay, we have life on the saffron crocus. Right there is a good one. So some have made it. So that looks good. That looks very promising. Very happy about that. This little bed of greens. I had such a beautiful lacinato and I can't remember, a red acre maybe cabbage growing. And then the next day that I commented to myself that it was beautiful, it was gone. But they left the collard greens alone. And another, I mean, that's looking like maybe a kohlrabi. And then I have some, could be turnip greens coming up. So turnip might still be up there. I see that the potato I had put in here has also been chewed up. So this was supposed to be projects, but it's becoming like a little mini tour. But I have some nice lettuce here I've been taking care of. They are doing well. I'm very happy here, but it is overplanted, so I doubt I will transplant them, but I like to think so. And then I still haven't planted out the Dusty Miller. I still need to get that in the house. I got a bag of soil that I want to cook in the oven to make sure there's no fungus gnats. And then I'll pot a bunch of plants that have been sitting outside that needs to be inside. There's a few squashes I need to pick. still. Where's it? There. That one's been there. This one. Oh, here's another one. I have forgotten to water this space, which has some carrots in it. I see a few. My peas came up. Another space I haven't watered recently. But yeah, we got some pods. Plenty enough season for the pods to come up. Speaking of transferring, I need to harvest this, but I wanted to get this back inside, so that's another project. Recently, I've been letting the chickens out on the weekends and keep the dog inside, so she knows this is going to be the future. Eventually, she'll be outside with them too. That rutabaga is looking very nice there. This died already. That's weird. I was hoping to get seeds. I'll have to look into that later. I'm pretty sure the fennel have survived. Yep, I see them in there. Now, another thing I've done was plant more peas, thinking that it would be cold already and these would not come up until the spring, which I heard was an indication that, your soil was warm enough, but the soil's still warm. So here we are with peas that will die when the frost comes. So plenty of things to harvest. Plenty of navy beans there. Plenty of entrepoblanos. The banana peppers are looking sadder. The jalapenos are doing okay, but mostly green. This bed of green is pretty much just a snack bar. And then here, no spinach. Maybe one or two. I cannot get spinach to stick. The slugs most likely will not let them. And while I'm not eating any of these cherry tomatoes, there's still a few that are still good eating that I give to the chickens once in a while. There's puppy dog all sad over there that she doesn't get to play with the chickens. Got a chase going on over there. And here, just haven't done anything. I have a lot to clean up with the tomatoes and still have some nice basil going. This is lemon basil, nice flowers. The marigolds are holding on for sure. They are really showing up. Also, the borage. The borage likes this weather, so we've got nice loaded borage, which I'm sure the insects that are still foraging are loving. So these greens are doing their thing. This should be broccoli and Brussels sprouts. I have what looks like beets down here. Swiss chard. There should be more Swiss chard. I think just got too squashed by other things. This ground cherry is done for. It's not going to ripen any of its fruit. It's gigantic. I can't get myself to take it down just yet. But I did aerate this patch of earth because the garlic needs to go in there tomorrow. I cannot wait any longer. It's way past due for me anyway. But yeah, I'd really like to get the garlic in here ASAP. Yes, the to-dos. I need to top off the blueberries with some peat moss to get some acidity into their soil and as a mulch also. This lantana needs to come in, so that's soil that needs to be revamped. I was thinking with the extended season that maybe the artichoke would do something, but still no. But maybe it will overwinter. We'll see about that. So the green stalk is going strong. I cleared up some spaces to put the Dusty Miller in, so that's another project. I'm using one of the grow bags to dump in excess detritus to decompose. Here's main plants that I need to get in. My rosemary, my aloe did really well being outside this summer, nice and plump. I have a bird that's been taking nibbles off of this. And then my giant citronella. My Nasaki cabbage doing well, even though there was a giant caterpillar taking, well, I thought it was a slug, but eventually I saw that caterpillar and dispensed of it. But yeah, there it is. And then this is making a comeback. This was taken back quite a bit. That's a red acre. The dill, it's growing. I don't know how long it has before it dies back. And the carrots also are growing. We might not see these until springtime. I harvested the one zucchini and it was delicious. I thought it was going to be too far gone because I'd waited so long, but nope, it was fine. The seeds were not too big. I cleared up some of this bed thinking maybe there's sweet potatoes in there, but no, no sweet potatoes in there. I mean, some little twigs, but nope, those either didn't grow or were eaten out. This lone eggplant that just volunteered, I'm thinking of overwintering it. We'll see. Other failures, the rice, the what I thought would be successful are empty. I don't know what that means. Like, did something come and take them, or they just didn't get fertilized? Oh, there's one with one. This one is not empty. So there's one grain of rice. Not really indicative of why there are no more grains of rice in any of these other ones. And then that one, which is a little more protected, I thought, is completely been demolished. Like something just came in and sat down and nibbled all the things. So no rice this year, even though it was a pretty, it was looking pretty good there for a while. And while I know the world doesn't revolve around me, it has been fortuitous, this weather, because the chia is starting to flower, which we may or may not get chia seeds if we have enough time for these to flower and go to seed. So here's hoping. But yeah, that takes a long time. It says 140 days, but depending on your climate, your mini climate, that could be 150 days, 160 days, who knows. The marigolds are really doing well. And the basil's holding on. Not really looking like anything harvestable, but still there. And last of many things, I still have to clean out all these tomatoes. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. And that behemoth, the sun gold. Still delicious, I tell ya. Look how loaded it is. So much fruit still. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that has come to the end. But yeah, this is probably gonna be like the last thing I do. Look how green everything still is. Jeez. Well, that wraps up today. Even though it's not really that bad out here, the weather is in the 50s. When this time comes, my hands, they hurt. Can't hold on to things without gloves for very long. So thanks for coming along. So well, harvest more. See you the next one. Bye.